could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are.
Hi guys, so this is my everyday makeup look. I hope you enjoy it. Starting off, I'm gonna get my foundation. This is the EX1 foundation. I'm gonna link everything down below so it's easy for you to see. But I'm just gonna dab it onto the face, go in with a beauty blender. It has a beautiful radiant finish to it. Moving on, I'm going to get the NARS concealer for just under my eye, and I go only for about 3 dots, 3, 4, 5 dots. Blending that out. It's a very beautiful finish concealer, like I'm sure all of you know by now. But I like to go a little easy with my concealer and just go right under the eye. Moving on to the Lasting Collection powder. This is a beautiful powder. It is a powder foundation, but I feel like it sets everything in place for a long time. It doesn't have a very cakey finish. Moving on to the Shade and Light. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna sculpt out my face. I'm just gonna hit right So you want to sculpt that face ever so slightly. I don't like too many harsh lines. I like everything to look very soft and diffused. I like to go on the chin just for her cohesive look. Nose as well for the sun-kissed bronzed look. Again, taking the same palette, I'm gonna go in with my eyes. I'm gonna take the same shade. I'm just gonna sculpt out my crease ever so slightly. I like the natural shadow that I already have on my eyelid. I just like to enhance it a little bit more. Also, I don't like to use a lot of primers on my everyday makeup look. I'm going to take a slightly darker color and go along the lid, around the lash line, just to give it a slightly more smoky look. I like to go from my lash line above rather than putting a lot of color into the crease of my eye. Similarly, taking the shadow, and I'm going to go underneath the eye to get the natural shadow back. For me, this is my favorite trick. I just feel like it makes you look very natural yet very undone. It gives back the quality of the eye, you know, the shape, the shadow, everything that you take away with concealer and foundation. I'm just going to intensify the color on the lid a little bit more to make it slightly more smoky. So again, I like to move from the lash line above rather than extending my eye. I like the shape of my eye, I just like to enhance it a little bit more. Gonna diffuse everything ever so softly. Then I'm gonna take a kohl and I'm gonna go into the waterline. This is an actual kohl, it's not an eye pencil. So they're soft kohls that are meant for the waterline, and I feel like during the day they don't bleed as much. Moving along to the brows, as you can see I have quite bushy brows, so I just like to tame them a little bit with the Glossier Boy Brow. Don't like to shape them, enhance them, or do anything too much. I just literally like to fill them in a little bit, and that's pretty much it. Curling my lashes, very important. It opens up the eye, and I don't like to wear lashes on an everyday basis. I'm gonna go in with the mascara. I like to really load up with mascara. Moving on to the cheeks, I'm just gonna take a little bit of blush from NARS. I believe this is Deep Throat. beautiful peachy pink sort of a blush that works beautiful, like very well with olive complexions. Everything that's on my face will end up on my nose and chin. It's meant to be. I'm gonna take the same blush and I'm gonna go in my lid again, because I like my entire face to have the same tones. So I feel like if you have a nice pinky peachy blush and if you go with it on your crease under the eye, it just adds that soft tannish color. With the highlight, this is MAC's Oh Darling, and it is a beautiful, stunning highlight. It has that invisible sheen to it, which I feel looks beautiful. Again, buffing everything in, making sure everything looks skin-like. That's how we look so far. Moving on to the lips, I'm just gonna use Lolita from Kat 1D, pat it in, and we're done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this.